Hey folks, welcome into the show. We're going to be talking today about how to build a voiceover career in 2018. If I got to push you, this ain't for you. So the big question is this: how do voiceover artists like us who are looking to take our careers to the next level, but don't buy into the claims of needing expensive equipment and demos, start bringing in new clients? How do you follow a clear path to changing your voiceover side hustle into your full-time job and stick it to those that said you couldn't? Those are the questions, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Earl Hall, and welcome to In the Booth with Earl Hall, where we know how to grind and don't quit. And good Tuesday morning, everyone, over on Facebook, over on Instagram, over on YouTube especially. If you're not following me on YouTube, you want to make sure that you go ahead and do that. YouTube.com/Earl Hall Studio. Also, make sure right now, go ahead and like this, go ahead and share this right now. Hit that button, whatever it is, to like this particular video. Again, if you're not following me, follow me on whatever platform you're looking at me on right now. My main hub is always youtube.com/Earl Hall Studio. It would mean the world to me to have you guys share my content. It really would. If I'm bringing you value, go ahead and do that. Make sure also, if you haven't gotten the paperback book for Steps to Voiceover Success, you want to make sure that you get that. You can get it right on the site, stepstovoiceoversuccess.com, as well as on Amazon. Just look up Steps to Voiceover Success, or just look up my name, Earl Hall, and you can get the book. Don't sleep on the magazine. I'm telling you right now, VQ Magazine, Voiceover Quarterly, you want to make sure that you get it. You can go to voquarterly.com and go ahead and pick up the magazine. Also, the links are in the description for the video. Wherever it is that you're watching right now, you can do that. And you're tuned in right now. Look, every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I am here for the voiceover artist that is looking to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover career. That's why we're here. You know, I was listening to a guy this morning, Evan Carmichael, and if you're not following him on Instagram, YouTube, he's got over 1 million followers on YouTube. So you want to make sure that you link up with him. He's got some great content. It's Evan Carmichael is his name, Evan Carmichael. And I want to give him a shout out. Great guy. Get his books, all that kind of stuff. I've even got his books in my store. So if you go to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com and you click on VO Gear, you're going to see everything that I suggest. Everything that I suggest for a voiceover artist, from gear to software to books that I've read, and all the books that are in my store I've read. And these are things that have helped me tremendously in my voiceover career. I only suggest what I use, and that's just hands down. If I haven't used it, if I haven't read it, then I don't suggest it. And these are just all the things that I want to help you guys that are looking to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover career. I just want to give you all the tools that I have in order to do that. Today, you guys already know we're talking about basically what you're going to need to do in 2018 to really build out your career. What is it that you're going to need to do to build a voiceover career in 2018? The reason that I bring up Evan Carmichael is I was watching his video, one of his videos. He produces 3 freaking videos a day. How big is that? But at any rate, I was watching this, and if you guys don't know, what is it? I can't remember the guy's name, but Big Baller. He's this guy. He's got 3 sons. He's pushing them to do things in basketball and things of that nature. And he said something that was very, very, it touched me in a certain way when I heard him say this. And I wanted to bring some of this to you guys today. And from all of the training that I do to help people start, build, and grow a successful voiceover career, there are certain things that I see all the time with the people that I coach. With some of them, some of the folks take this information and they run with it and they just go with it. But one of the things that this guy said in Evan's video that I watched this morning on the way in, or was listening to rather on the way, I couldn't watch it and drive. But at any rate, I have about a 20-minute commute. So I'm usually listening to something, either from a podcast, like from a Gary Vaynerchuk, or I'm listening to Evan Carmichael. just things that are going to get me thinking and really get me geared up for the day that I've got ahead of me. Because if you don't have something that's driving you, or that you believe in, or that is making you accomplish the things that you need to accomplish, or that is pushing you with that drive and don't quit mentality, you're going to be dead in the water sometimes. But the thing that I came across this morning through listening to this particular podcast or YouTube video, just one sentence. If I have to push you to do this, this ain't for you. If I've got to push you to do the work that you need to do, this ain't for you. It's one thing to be inspired or to, gravitate towards people that are maybe in a position that you're looking to get into and things of that nature. But if the thing that you're trying to do, someone literally has to push you to do every day, every week, every month, every year, in order for you to be successful, to build your own freaking business, this is not for you. It's not. And there's going to come across times, because in my own career, I've came across situations where it was seemingly unsurmountable. It was seemingly, I couldn't get past the hump. I couldn't do this. But the thing that got me to where I've gotten to this point today is just the tenacity. It's the grind and don't quit mentality. It's, look, I'm going to do this. Come hell or high water. I'm going to figure this out. I don't care how long it takes me to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to move on. Now, there are some people that, whether you're in voiceover or any other kind of business, there are some things that some of you are doing right now that literally you need to do a self-evaluation. You need to become very self-aware about what it is that you say you want to do. Because so many times, I think especially to a portion of the newbies that come into the voiceover industry or any business rather, you say, okay, I think I can do this, and I think I can make some money, and I think I can be rich, and I'm going to blow up, and all this kind of stuff. It never happens. It never happens. You cannot identify one or say one single person that has gone from zero to hero, or from zero to VO, like my friend Ben Wake says all the time, from zero to VO, that has not put in a tremendous amount of effort to get there. This is not easy. There's no easy button, as you guys have heard me say over and over and over again. There's no easy button for this thing. This thing is freaking hard to do. And anything that you're looking to build from scratch, anything that you are looking to do that is going to be worthwhile doing, that is going to change your life, it is not something that is easy. And no one that has built an empire has not put in a ridiculously crazy amount of work in order to accomplish that. No one has. And so if it's something that you're looking to do, as far as whether it's in voiceover or any other type of business that you're looking to build, you've got to be willing to put in the work. And that's why when I heard this person say this, if I have to push you to do this, this ain't for you. If I've got to push you to do this, this ain't for you. You've got to have it within you that you're going to do it. And the other thing, and one of the things, and I've said this before, and I want to say this again, there are people that come to me from time to time and they say, hey, Earl, how can I build a voiceover business, or how do I do this, or how do I do that? And you give them the information and nothing is ever done. I've stopped wasting time with those folks. I literally have stopped wasting my own time with those folks. The thing here is, if someone comes to me, let's say you want me to listen to your demo or something like that because I'm coaching you, and I say, look, I don't think you're going to develop the skills that you need to do this. You've got to have the fortitude within yourself. And I've said this before. If I tell you you can't do it, or I don't think you can, it doesn't mean jack crap. What do you believe? What is it that you actually believe about what it is that you want to do with your own voiceover career? What is it that you're going to do despite the fact that I told you can't do it? Despite I told you that you don't have the skills. I don't think you're going to be successful in this or anything else. What do you believe? What do you believe about what it is that you can do within your own voiceover career? Because if you're going to let me dissuade you from your dream, if you're going to let anyone dissuade you from your dream, this ain't for you, baby. It's not for you, because you've got to have the drive every single day to get up. Hear no every single day. Here we'll put you in our call list, or we'll put you in our file, or we'll keep you in mind, or sure, send me your demo. We'll put you on our roster. You've got to be willing to go through all of that crap that comes with being a voiceover artist and be willing to push through it until you break through. And if you're not willing to push through it until you break through, baby, this is not for you. It's not. This is not an easy business to be in. It is cutthroat in many cases. There's tremendous amounts of competition out there. There's plenty of people out there complaining about what they're doing on voices.com, how they're doing things and lowering the prices, or making it harder to get on Fiverr, or making it harder to do this, or people aren't returning my emails. Look, if that's your daily conversation with yourself, which is complaining and complaining and complaining, please quit today. If you're not willing to go through what it takes to get to the top of this game, this is not the thing for you to do. It's not. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'm looking at the chats are just streaming in here right now. And I'm going to go back and take some of these questions in a moment here. But I had to get that through. And when I heard this person say this morning, if I have to push you to do this, this ain't for you. And I'm not going to push anyone. I'm not going to drag anyone along. You've got to have the determination. You've got to have the spirit within you, the drive within you to do it beyond every last freaking obstacle that comes your way. Period. It's not up to me. It's not up to Bill DeWeese's program. It's not up to Mark Scott's program. It's not up to the Booth Junkie. It's not up to Mike Russell. It's not up to Earl Hall. I don't care what coaching program you've taken. I don't care who you look at as a coach. It is not their fault that you are not making it. It's just not. It is 100% in your hands. Look in the mirror. The success or failure is coming from that person that is in the mirror. Your drive and determination and everything else that goes along with building any business that you want to build is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. You can go out there and get the information. And if you get the information and you never execute on it, and let me just be clear about this, because people will get information and some of you will execute on it. You will go for it. You will do it for a week. You'll do it for 3 weeks. Maybe. You'll do it for a month. Then you start wavering. You'll do it for 2 months. And now you're about to quit and give up and try something else. At the end of 6 months, if you haven't gotten to a certain level, you quit. My journey has probably been longer than most of you. I've been on this journey. I've been on this path for over a freaking decade. And I didn't decide until about 2 years ago to really, really dig in, to what it is that I had to do to be successful in this thing called voiceover. And let me tell you what one of the biggest things is that I found out. There's this book. It's called Blue Ocean. Let me go to the website because I want to make sure I tell you this right. And this is on my website as well, stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. And it's under VO Gear. And then you can just go to my store where I'm going now. And I believe it's called Blue Ocean Strategy, $17.27. I got this book years and years ago. And what it talks about, a blue ocean strategy, every last voiceover artist that I know, self-included, has tried to do this thing the same exact way, using the same exact path that they see everyone else doing. That's what in this book is referred to as a red ocean. It's filled with blood. All the sharks are there. They're eating away at it. There's very little for you to get. All you're getting is a taste. Are you feeling me right here? All you're getting is a taste of what's possible in this voiceover industry. You've got to find a blue ocean where no one else is. You've got to find your blue ocean. This is why I'm called the rebel, the voiceover rebel, is because I'm not going to do the same things that everyone else is doing because it doesn't make sense. I don't feel like looking or acting like a commodity. in the voiceover industry. And that's what most of us are when we begin. We're just looked at as a commodity. Oh, you're just another voiceover artist or whatever. There's some things, and I'm going to give you this little tidbit of information. I follow, and you guys have heard me say this a lot, I follow Gary Vaynerchuk. He's one of the great marketers in the industry that's out there right now. If you're not following him, you need to. I've got all of his books on my website. I've even pre-ordered his book coming out in a couple of weeks. It's called Crushing It. It's on my website too, stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. And just click on VO Gear, go to the store, you'll see it. All the links are in the description or wherever you're watching this. All the links are there. And by the way, check out my links in the description because there's probably something there that you need that you don't already have. There's probably something there that you need. One of the things that I've been listening to Gary Vaynerchuk talk a lot about, and for whatever reason, I had an epiphany last night, or I should say early this morning, probably about 3 in the morning. I woke up, and those of you that were up at that time, you saw I was posting at that time as well, because I generally wake up pretty early. I may go back to sleep and wake up because I got to take the kids to school. But here's the thing that hit me like a ton of bricks. The world that we live in right now, as far as in the marketing era that everything is in, there's a reason why Facebook ads are so dirt cheap. There's a reason why influencers are so cheap to acquire as far as if you want someone to promote what it is that you're doing and you're willing to invest in your business. And that's a big part too of being in voiceover. If you're not willing to invest in this, forget about it. It's just not going to grow. If you're looking for everything to be free and for everything to, you know, just be given to you or whatever, quit today. It's just not going to happen. Any business that you want to build, and you got to think about this as a business, it's an investment of time and money, blood, sweat, tears, all of that. It's an investment. So the reason why all of these things are so dirt cheap right now is because the major advertisers have not realized that they need to jump on this thing for basically social media marketing. And it's something else that I've dived into, and I'm in a blue ocean myself right now. Nobody's here. I'm in a freaking blue ocean. So I'm going to tell you where this blue ocean is. You know why I'm going to tell you where it is? Because you're not going to go do it. You're not going to go do it because it's going to take work, it's going to take effort, and it's going to take time, and it's going to take patience, which so many times in the people that I talk to on a daily basis don't have. They're looking for the biggest thing that they can do right now to make a ton of money, and it's just not there. So when you look at when you look at the industries that are out here, the biggest brands in the world, as Gary Vaynerchuk says, are still advertising on television. They're still advertising on radio and things of that nature. Some of you are still looking to advertise on TV. You're still looking to advertise on radio. You're still looking to get work. Listen, you're still looking to get work from traditional media sources, when in the next 5 to 10 years, all of this stuff is going to change over. And let me show you the handwriting on the wall and explain to you this handwriting that's on the wall that's going to help you grow your voiceover business in 2018. It's a blue ocean. It's a blue ocean right now, but it won't be for long. Start going after the people that are serious and big about social media marketing. Because what's happening, and I want you to watch this. Do you watch television on television schedule or on your own schedule? And this is from Gary Vaynerchuk. Do you watch your favorite TV shows when they air, or are you recording them and watching them on your own time? When you're watching these shows that you've recorded so that you can watch on your own time, are you not fast forwarding through the commercials to get back to the show? Hear what I'm saying with this. If you're fast forwarding through commercials, that means that those advertisers are losing your attention. And you want to go where the attention is. That's a big thing, to be where the attention is. Go after marketers and advertisers that are going online because that's where it is. How much more? And I look at my kids for this too, and even my own actions. How much more do you watch things like Netflix and Amazon Prime movies and Hulu? How much more are you there? How much more of your attention is going there as opposed to network television? My kids I never ever see my kids watching TV. Never. I see my kids on this. This is where I see them. I see them on their phones. They're watching YouTube videos. They're on Snapchat. This is where everyone's attention is going. And if you can identify marketers that are advertising here more than anywhere else, it's going to take some work to find them, but they're there and it's growing. It's a blue ocean. You can find the advertisers that are putting serious dollars here as opposed to network television, as opposed to radio and things of that nature. They're into podcasting. They're into YouTube videos. They're into, making their own shows on Facebook Watch. They're into making their own they're into making their own TV shows and movies on places like Netflix and Amazon and Hulu. This is becoming huge and big. This is a blue ocean. And so when you as a voiceover artist are looking to get work, start looking in the blue ocean as opposed to where everybody else is looking to get work. And when you can discover that, things will change. As I said, most of you will never even pay attention to what I'm saying here. And in the next 5 to 10 years, when all of us that are doing this have moved on and you're still on voices.com and you're still on, Voices 123 and you're still on Fiverr and you're still on all these other platforms as opposed to going directly after these people, that's where the money is, folks, is going directly after the decision makers. And that's why I talk about things like Instagram. That's why I talk about things like LinkedIn and Facebook and discovering people there. Look at the people that are advertising on Facebook. Look at the people that are advertising on LinkedIn and Twitter and all these other things. They're putting money there. Those are the folks you need to connect with. And I'm telling you, this is a blue ocean. If you go after it, it's going to make a difference. All right, so let me go back here. A ton of stuff has come in, I'm sure. So let me go back over here. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm not going to see your comments. You're going to have to go over to YouTube and put your comments there. I'm only looking at comments from YouTube and Instagram, period. That's all, because it's easier for me to do as opposed to switching back and forth to screens. So let me go back through this. Hey, John. Hey, Ben. Hey, Dan. Hey, Mike. Hey, Dan. Cartridge. All right. Let's see here. See if there's any questions coming in. Thomas is on the road to California. Awesome. Didn't want to miss the show. Great. Be careful while you're driving. Ben, that has to be tip number 1. If I got to push you, it ain't for you. I'm telling you right now. I'm sick and tired of trying to convince people to do things. I've preached this gospel for over a year now. I'm done preaching. Either you're on board or you're not. I'm not going to try and convince you because, hey, if what you're doing is working, keep doing it. All right. Let's see here. Victor, hey, Earl, just doing course on voiceovers, real in the UK and looked you up. Tuned in, bro. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, Victor. Victory is mine. I like that. All right. John, Golden Nugget alert. Awesome. Victor, yes, I agree with the lesson. Mike Scott, I have a question. Earl, I'm trying to get some marketing and networking material ready. I'm wanting to get some business cards to include with my demo. Any ideas what to put on the card? Hold on a minute. Okay, everyone, here's my business card. You see it's relatively light. There's not much information on there. Basically, all I want you to do is give me a call or send me an email. That's basically it. I just ordered new business cards to put my social media links on, but it is more from a standpoint of being a voiceover studio or audio production studio, more so involved with everything with voiceover as opposed to just being a voiceover artist. If you're a voiceover artist, basically, and you want to make a business card, by the way, I just made this business card about 6 months ago, and I still have all of them here. It's almost like, yeah, you're going to need a business card, especially if you're going somewhere or you're meeting a client or you're going to some sort of networking event. But out of 500 business cards that I've ordered, and like I said, I just ordered new ones, I've given maybe 50 away. Not even that. I'm sure it's not even that. But as far as information on your business card, dude, your name, your company, your email address, your phone number, your website. What freaking else do we need? All right. So hope that helps. All right. So, Victory's Mind says, is free courses for voiceovers worth doing? Earl, what's your advice? Yes. Anything that is going to give you information that you don't have is worth it because you probably need the information. But one of the biggest things that people in our situations need as far as voiceover artists go, you got to know how to market yourself, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, marketing is the key. You can be a average voiceover artist and make more money than a top tier voiceover artist simply because you know marketing better than that top tier voiceover artist knows. And trust and believe there are top tier voiceover artists that have done movie trailers, voiceover artists that have done TV, radio, the whole 9 yard, national, worldwide campaigns that are broke today. They are broke today. Many of them are in the same boat as you, because they don't know how to market. They're sitting back waiting for an agent to call them. They're sitting back waiting for their phone to ring or an email to come in. They're on the defense. They're not on offense. And being on offense means you're going after it. Many people that are top tier voiceover artists are broke. Believe that. Okay. Let's see here. How are taxes paid as a VO artist? There are so many sources in which you get paid. I'm not sure how to work. I'm not a VO. Just recently started watching your videos. Great content. Thank you so much, Joshua. It's why I have an accountant. At the level I'm at, I've got to have an accountant to keep track of all that stuff. Before I hired an accountant, I used simple tools like QuickBooks. Online. You can actually use QuickBooks online now. It probably run you a couple bucks a month. It's not expensive to just keep track of all your stuff. Basically everything that comes in as far as your revenue is concerned. Just keep track of all of that. And you want to work with, you can ask questions. You can always go into places like H&R Block or whatever. I'm not an accountant. I'm not going to give you advice on accounting. I'm just not going to do it. So go research it. Look it up on YouTube, search stuff on YouTube. I've been preaching the YouTube search bar forever. And whatever it is you want to learn, it's in YouTube and it's in Google. Go find it. All right. Hey to everyone that's saying, hey. Nathan, hey, Earl, I got a list, made my website, did acoustic treatment, gotten some P2P gigs. Now I'm really diving into it. My question is, should I use a 1 minute full demo or individual files on my site? Does not matter. Either or. I use 1 minute demo clips. My script writer, Conchita Congo, she uses individual files, and either one of them will work. The thing is that is more important than everything. And I get people sending me demos all the time, or I get people saying, hey, or can you check out this demo? There's a couple of issues with that. A demo should not be any more than 1 minute. It should be very close to as 1 minute as possible. No one else. And when someone sends me files and it's like 2 or 3 minutes long, I'm not listening to that. I'm just not. Then also with that, a demo is not a commercial. A demo is not a 1 minute long commercial. That's not a demo. That's a commercial. A demo needs to show your range. It needs to show what you have the ability to do. That's a demo. Showing your range. A 1 minute clip of 4 to 8 clips of different types of commercials. And if you sound the same in every single take that's on your demo, it's not a demo. It's not. You need to show your range in your demo. Okay. So let's see here. Ton of questions coming in this morning. All right. This is from list 13. Can I make audiobook without permission of the writer or book's marketing company or press? Or what I doing for better practice? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know the answer to that. If someone else has an answer to that question, please answer that. It's not something that I've gotten into. I think I did 13 or 14 audiobooks in 2016. Yeah, 2016. But I've never done what you're talking about doing, list 13, so I don't know. But I would be leery of it, and until you get that answer, I wouldn't do anything. Get a definite answer first. So if someone has that answer, let list 13 know. All right, Nick. Hey, Earl, keep crushing it, mate. Thank you so much, Nick. The voice of Matthew Martin. Hey, what's up, Matt? Hey, Earl, quick question. Are you still using Spreaker or other podcasts? I still have that. I've been so tremendously busy since the new year started. What I do normally on Spreaker and my other podcasting sites is I take the audio from these videos and that becomes an audio podcast. And so I'm going to hire someone again to do that for me. Because if you guys remember, before the new year, I had gone exclusively to audio, but then I put up a post in Facebook asking what you guys actually wanted, and everybody wanted me to come back to video. So that's what I did. So now I have to hire someone again in order to take my videos or whatever and download the audio from the video so that I can post that on the different sites. It'll probably be an intern or something like that I have do that. All right, let's see. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Nathan, for answering that question for Atlas 32. Let's see. Questions are still rolling in here. Victory is Mine is awesome. All countries I go, I attract people. Now I'm doing acting, extra work. Directors, awesome, awesome, awesome. You're more than welcome, List 13. Appreciate you too. Let's see. All right, guys, I've been on for 30 minutes, and you know that's about how long I stay on. I'm going to ask a favor of every last one of you. This is extremely important to me. I would like you to, once this video is aired, or on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever you're watching this from, I need you to share this somewhere. I need you to share it on Twitter. I need you to share it on LinkedIn. I need you to share it on Facebook. All across social media, I want this army of people that I'm helping. And if I'm bringing you any value at all, please share my content. It's like, it is your currency to me in order for me to continue to give you more and more of me that I can give you as much as possible. So I'm going to thank everyone right now for clicking not only the like button, because I want everybody to like it, but more importantly, so much more importantly, I want it to be shared across all social media platforms. Now, I'm going to be doing a contest at the end of this month, going into February, and I'm going to be giving away prizes to the people that share the most across different platforms. These prizes are going to be anything from my book to Time with Me to year subscription to my magazine. They're going to be, and when I say my book, I'm talking about signed copies of books. I know Thomas, Mage Pro, was asking about how to get signed copies of books. Well, coming up in February, when I start these contests, this is how it's going to be. So I want to thank everyone so much just for being a part of this show today, for asking the questions that you've had. I thoroughly appreciate it all. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. And I just want to let you know, I love you guys. You're the reason that I'm here, you know, so I'm trying to do a little transition here. There we go. So thanks so much, guys, for being in on the show today. And I'm just trying to click a couple of buttons here and see what's going to start. Boom, I need to add that up. Couldn't find my exit music. Now I finally found the freaking exit music. Everybody over on Instagram, thanks so much for being here. I'm looking at the conversations here. eMastered is awesome. I do love eMastered. Big Apple voiceover, love you guys. Hey, did you see I put you guys' picture on my Instagram feed that you guys sent me and texted? So I gave you guys a shout out there on Instagram. Thanks everybody for tuning in on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your questions and your comments. Please share this stuff out. Check all of the links in the description above or below. Click on those links, get the books, get the gear, get the book right here. The book, yes, Steps to Voiceover Success. Get the book. It's ridiculously cheap. Why don't you have it yet? There's tons of information in there that you need. It is packed full of information. Get the book right now on Amazon. Steps to Voiceover Success. Go ahead and look that up for me. And while you're doing all of that, please subscribe to the magazine, VQ, VO Quarterly. You can go to voquarterly.com and get that magazine. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys on tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here. God bless. Love you guys.